Old man finally couldn't take it anymore. Not even keeping the last shred of dignity. Chingshu. I want to go back. Whoever wants this crappy job can take it. 20 years guarding the northern frontier, 300,000 troops. And they send a useless guy like this. Alright then. Today I'll hand over the tiger tally. If you're going to play the part, play it all the way. Come. Your Majesty. Your subject Lu Yunqi. Kowtowing in gratitude for your Majesty's grace.
I'll split these sons of bitches in half.
Help! Help!
Waste. Stand up straight. Don't, in front of the frontier troops, disgrace the capital of Xinjiang. Commander Lu, His Majesty, understanding the bitter cold of the northern frontier, you've been stationed here for 20 years, should take a rest. Hand over the military tally, and return to the capital to enjoy your retirement. For you, and for the greater good.
General Helen is right. I've long been unable to endure. I just want to return to Shenzhong and live as a leisurely marquis, spend time with my wife and kids. This life of fighting and killing is not for me anymore.
You know what's good for you. An old dog that doesn't bite should have its teeth pulled out. The court doesn't keep freeloaders.
Try making a move.
General He. The tiger tally is right here. Why don't you take it?
This is treason.
Treason. You misunderstand, General. The men think it's cold. They're just drawing their swords to catch the light. To warm you up, General. Hold it steady. Now he's yours. See if he listens to you. Sheathe it. I said sheathe it.
Marquis. The 300,000 brothers in the north only recognize you, Marquis, not that piece of scrap metal. If you set 1 foot out of this camp today, the brothers will chop that Helanjin into minced meat. To hell with this damn court.
Rebel? You want to get my whole family executed? I've spent 20 years eating sand in the north, drinking blood for 20 years. Now I want to go back to Xinjiang, hold my wife and sleep on a warm kang, and bring disaster to the entire Marquis manor of 103 people. They'll lose their heads. Marquis, Xinjiang is a den of dragons and tigers. If you hand over the military power and go back, you'll be meat on the chopping block. I don't care. This longest one was taken for the late emperor. Look clearly. From now on, I, Lu Yunqi, am no longer the commander of the north. I'm just a common man in a hurry to go home and hold his wife. He Lanjin is your general. Anyone who disobeys will be dealt with by military law. Executed. Giddy up.
Farewell, Marquis.
Marquis, Madam Marquis, it's freezing cold. We can catch up after the imperial banquet. His Majesty is waiting in the Hall of Supreme Harmony, getting impatient.
Thought he wouldn't see you, Marquis.
Don't be afraid. Who's bullying you? I'll ask His Majesty to judge.
There's an ambush in the hall. 300 axe-wielding guards oil in the side hall. The 9 abyss muscle relaxing powder. The border troops haven't rebelled. The armory is secured. Go with peace of mind. I'll take care of things here.
Get out alive. You'd better explain yourself.
What are you saying, Marquis? I don't understand. Let's go.
Don't keep His Majesty waiting. I can't wait to thank His Majesty. Old fool, look at this Hall of Supreme Harmony. Is it big enough to drain the blood of 300 men? Thank you, Your Majesty. The northern border is harsh and cold. You've guarded the border for 20 years. Your toils and merits are grade A toast. The cup has the muscle relaxing powder, Your Majesty. This cup, must be dedicated to the brothers who died in the north. If you hand over the command seal, will the northern army still recognize you? Your Majesty jests. Whoever holds the seal, they follow. I'm just a rich man coasting until I die.
Too modest, Marquis. Though you've retired, your prestige hasn't waned. Here's the gift inventory from the north.
That old dog is forcing me to betray with his family's lives.
Your Majesty sees the truth. I've received the items on this list.
Has she lost her mind?
But I've already catalogued them all, ready to submit to the treasury to fill the state coffers.
Good. A truly righteous lady Marquise, rise. If the first strike fails, there will be a follow-up. This child reminds me of you as a child. Strong foundation. The Crown Prince needs a study companion. Have him enter the palace tomorrow. The royal family does not forget those who serve well. If I suddenly attack, the blade will cut the old emperor's throat.
Marquis, why aren't you thanking His Majesty?
Your servant Lu Yunqi thanks you for your great favor. Your Majesty, this favor is too generous. My sister gets to meet the Empress? And Angie can study with the Crown Prince? My ancestors' graves are truly blessed today.
Madam Marquis, please. The Empress is waiting.
Don't go. Just call out Marquis, save me.
I'll handle things at home. Bide your time and hold back.
Okay. You old dog. Mother. Daddy, don't go, okay? You insist on playing this game. My parents have been sent away. The peaceful Marquis Manor has become a prison. The old emperor has taken my military seal. The blood has already clotted. Since there's no way back, then I won't retreat. The old emperor thinks he snapped my blade. The game I've set for 10 years has finally come to this day. You old bastard, you wanted my power. I gave it to you. But you also took my woman and child as hostages. Time to put someone more obedient on the throne. The chessboard is completely overturned.
You are permitted to return to your residence and pack. Spend some time with your family. At dawn tomorrow, I'll come to pick you up.
Thank you for your grace, your majesty. Don't be afraid. Angie, close your eyes. Don't make a sound until I call you.
Fire. Put out the fire. Block the street. Disobey orders and be executed.
Help! Commander Wei, open the door.
Damn assassin.
Throw water. I'll grant you titles and promotions.
Hold on, Marquis. The men are finding water.
You old beast.
Yinji,
Burn the boats. All perish.
Understood.
The study collapsed.
The roster. Destroyed.
Marquis, the fire's too big. The men can't get in. Hold on for a bit longer. The fire brigade's bringing water.
The old emperor's trap became the perfect cover.
I understand. He's a little tiger in sheep's clothing.
My lady, this bedroom won't even leave ashes. Listen, the wind is rising.
It's getting windy.
It's over. Staying put is a grave crime. To the Imperial Ancestral Temple.
Don't be afraid, my lady. The death warrant outside has been withdrawn. The fire at the Imperial Temple is much bigger than ours. You really think I can't wield a blade anymore? The smell of burnt wood still lingers.
Marquis, the hour has come. The Empress is waiting for you to do her hair, my lady.
Who knows if I'll come back alive? Don't be afraid, Angie.
That is the weight of a wife entrusting her life. The palace is a place that devours people without a trace. We need to speed up.
On Imperial order, we are to search. Last night, assassins from the northern barbarians infiltrated and set fire. Forgive me, Marquis. Search.
A perfect punching bag delivered to our doorstep. This is no easy target. Captain Wei, the fire at the Imperial Ancestral Temple has been put out.
How dare he mention the Imperial Ancestral Temple?
We'll settle this score slowly.
Was it him who set the fire?
The Empire's seal should change hands.
Marquis, stop pretending to be a big shot. You handed over the talisman for 300,000 troops. Last night, even this mansion almost burned to the ground. You didn't even dare to fart. This morning, your wife and son were taken into the palace. They're now meat on the chopping block. You're such a cuckold. You sure are tough, aren't you? That's the inner palace. Your wife's beauty. Who knows which night?
Captain Wei, do you really think I can't lift a blade anymore? I am the assassin. Come search me. My 300,000 brothers are eating wind and drinking blood in the north. And I can't even sleep peacefully when I'm back. Burned my house. Trashed it like a discarded sack. And you dare to talk about my woman. Go back and tell the higher-ups. I've got nothing to lose, I'm not afraid. If you dare bother me again, I'll take the entire Imperial City Bureau down with me. death knell sounded. Xiao Long ran off immediately. The Imperial Ancestral Temple was burned. This is a huge disaster. Last night, during the fire, Qingshu was right here. Who dares to touch him? I'll make Shengjing pay with his life. I didn't start this fire. The Death Guards wouldn't have the guts. Who was it, then? The Crown Prince. First the Marquis's mansion was burned, then the Imperial Ancestral Temple caught fire. He wants to use the old Emperor's blade to kill me. He's framed me perfectly. Looking for death. Teacher, how could this happen?
Lu Yunqi, be straight with me. Was it you who set fire to the Imperial Ancestral Temple?
Even the teacher is convinced it was me. The situation is completely out of control.
Say something.
Teacher, if I had done it, I would have already stormed the Imperial City with my men.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you after all. It's over. Everything's over. His Majesty has gone mad. He killed 3 Imperial censors in a row. All 9 gates are sealed. He ordered He Lanjing to take over the defense.
He Lanjin.
He believes you did it. He wants to use this chance to uproot your 9 departments.
Qingshu?
She.
Speak.
The Empress Dowager has ordered your wife to be thrown into the Imperial prison. After conviction, you will both be executed by dismemberment.
Teacher, do you know when the wolves of the Northern Territories are most vicious? Since he won't show me respect, then I'm done playing his game. I set the fire at the Imperial Ancestral Temple. Take me to see my wife. Aren't you here to interrogate me? Steward Gao, the sweet potatoes aren't cooked. See no one. Tell him to come down and talk to me himself. Why isn't it Gao Wuyong, Master, that outfit of yours?
His Majesty ate too much. My position as Chief Minister, defying Imperial decrees. Forming cliques for personal gain. That's enough to have your family executed.
I've handed over military command. I've taken the blame. He won't even spare you.
You underestimated his cruelty. Yunqi, you think forcing you into the Imperial prison was just to kill you? He'll pin the temple fire on you. He wants to exterminate your entire family.
Master, you're overthinking it. With the Tiger Tally, there won't be chaos.
How long will you keep pretending? You think I don't know? Your Dark Sorcerer King really can pull the wool over everyone's eyes.
He's already found out. Since you know, why didn't you impeach me? This crime is enough to kill me 10 times over.
Impeach you? If I impeached you, who would guard the realm? I watched you become a bloodthirsty wolf. You created the dark web to protect yourself, but His Majesty cannot tolerate you.
Lying in a snow pit on a freezing day, you must be freezing. Just handed over my command, and I was looking to stretch my legs. The Golden Dragon Guard's blade work has gotten weaker and weaker. That waste Xiao Long, is this how he usually teaches you? Looks like I guessed right. Xiao Long sent you to kill me, didn't he tell you? I was the one who taught him his sword skills.
Fire arrows. Commander Shao asked me to give you a message. Pei Yuanmei is in the Imperial prison. His kneecaps have been shattered. If you rush back now, you'll be just in time to collect his corpse.
He sent men to force you into mutiny. He wants to wipe out the border army completely. He'd rather lose the kingdom than let you live.
I can endure the snowstorms of the north, but I can't save the rotten capital Shengjing. If he wants a mutiny, fine, I'll give him one. Let's see how the world falls into chaos and whether the Imperial Guard can stop my wolves.
Yunqi, I won't live to see the end of this game.
Master? Qianjun poison. Master, how could this happen? The dose was too light.
Don't panic. Protect Qingshu. Protect the realm.
Master, this is the Imperial power you served? Jiao Chong, you deserve to die. I'll protect Qingshu and overthrow this world. I'll finish this game for you. All your efforts are in this half of the Tiger Tally.
My condolences, Marquis. Lord Pei took his own life out of guilt. At least he died with dignity.
Arrest this treacherous murderer who killed his master.
You treacherous dog. The one on the throne is truly ruthless. He's trying to completely destroy my foundation.
Marquis, if you defy the imperial decree, the 3,000 golden dragon guards outside this prison will show no mercy.
You accuse me of poisoning my master? Where's the poison?
Lord Pei died in your cell, died in your arms. If not you, then who? You reckless fiend, surrender now.
Since you've already prepared the charges for me, then I'll give you what you want. If I don't kill a few people, I'd be letting down the one on the throne.
How dare you? How dare you resist the law in the imperial prison? What are you doing? Stop him.
Steward Gao. Go back and tell your master. Find someone more obedient to rule this land.
Stop him. Hurry, stop him.
Minister Wei. Go draft a memorial. Say that the Marquis of Peace, Lu Yunqi, not only killed his teacher, but also plans to rebel. Tell him to have all the troops that can be mobilized in Shengjing City sent here. Steward Gao.
Marquis, you're courting death. The Imperial City Guards cavalry are right outside. You can't escape even if you had wings. Madame Shen is still in Cell A. If you dare to act rashly.
You just reminded me. Go back and tell that old dog. He wants to play, huh? This chessboard, I'll smash it for him today.
Lord Pei has left. What about us?
Take over Shengjing.
His Majesty has decreed, the Marquis of Peace, Lu Yunqi, is deranged. Dissatisfied with the court's orders, in the imperial prison, he executed the Grand Secretary Pei Yuanhui for plotting rebellion. Order the Ministry of Justice to arrest him immediately, throw him into the deepest dungeon, and interrogate him strictly.
Killing one's master and plotting rebellion. Chief Gao, Lord Wei. This Marquise's frail frame can't bear such a heavy charge.
Marquis. His Majesty's decree Lady Shen is the matriarch of the Marquis' household. Since she's still under suspicion, she'll be held temporarily in the women's prison of the Court of Judicial Review.
Go ahead. The cells at the Court of Judicial Review are cleaner than the Imperial prison. When the rain stops, I'll come get you. The big show is about to begin.
Zhou Yunqi, look at you now. In the imperial prison. Weren't you all tough and fighting? Didn't you want to smash the chessboard? Now that you're in this prison, wearing this 100-pound chain. Even if it's a piece of iron, I can turn you into blood and water. Confess. Admit to killing your master, and I'll give you a quick death. Not talking, huh? I have all the time in the world to teach you manners.
Lord Wei. Not hot enough. Add more charcoal.
Open the door. Yes, sir, right away. Hurry up.
Your meal is here, sir.
Eat up. Death row prisoner.
Marquis, His Majesty's oral decree.
Considering your 20 years of service in the bitter cold of the northern border,
He specially instructed me
that the Imperial Guard will add an extra meal for you in this prison.
What? The Marquis is used to eating raw, bloody meat in the northern frontier. Can't stomach the soft food in Shengjing City, huh?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you for your generosity, Your Majesty. I'll have some. Delicious. So good. So good. Eat slowly. The charge of killing your master isn't final yet.
If you choke to death on this soft rice first. The Imperial City Bureau can't afford that.
Money. My money.
What are you muttering about?
The Rufeng Grain Bank south of the city still owes me money. The Tongbao Money Exchange in the West Market took my jade pendant. The Rouge shop in Changle Lane also took a fancy to my jade. The horses at Guangyu and escort agency are hungry. Sir, has the peace marquis gone mad?
The soul of 300,000 frontier soldiers. Is this what we get? Keep a close watch, leave him alive, wait for the morning court to decide.
Finally gone. This act is really hard to pull off. Rufeng Grain Bank, Tongbao Money House, Changle Workshop, Guangyu and escort agency, the dark web of Shengjing. Time to wake up. Old Emperor, you took Qingshu as hostage. Stepped on my weak spot. But you miscalculated one thing. I was never a loyal minister. It's time for a change of power. The wind is rising. Faster than expected. Commander,
Prince An has assembled.
stick to the plan. Send a message or fight. The border troops mutinied.
Understood, sir.
Old Emperor, the show begins. Let's see how long you can hold on. On Qingshu's side, there should be news. Once he settles down. Prince An always finds a way to send word.
The big boss has something.
From the female agent. A very faint scent of aloes wood. It's the scent of Qingshu. So there's a mole. Let me see. What's this? A divorce letter. She asked to be divorced. The old bastard used my son's life to force him to cross my line. Qingshu won't be scared off. This is the old tree south of the city. A dead branch has been broken, using himself as bait. Don't worry about me. Strike back immediately. The divorce letter is fake. He threw himself into the most dangerous den of tigers. Just to cut off my worries. The old bastard is asking for death. He's even using Fu Li as a bargaining chip. A messenger. Someone's coming. Dragging footsteps. Must not be found. Swallow it.
General, you've suffered.
Coming in the dead of night to announce the imperial death sentence? Or to bring me my last meal?
Marquis. His Majesty bestows wine.
His Majesty is quite generous. 1 cup of wine in exchange for the command of my 300,000 frontier troops.
You misunderstand, Marquis. This wine is not to send you on your way. If you drink this cup of wine, Madame Shen and the young Marquis will be safe. Admit defeat, Marquis. The realm ultimately belongs to His Majesty.
If Old Pei's leg doesn't heal properly, I'll cut off the legs of the Golden Dragon Guards and make a wheelchair out of them. Old man. You'd better pray that Shen Qingshu doesn't lose a single hair. Otherwise, I'll light the biggest fire in your ancestral temple. Cheapskate wouldn't even spare a carriage. Qingshu gets cold easily. Shengjing's winter is bone-chilling. When I get back, I'll get you a fine jade hand warmer dream on if you think you can use the Marquis's mansion as leverage. Shopkeeper, a bowl of hot tea, please.
Coming right up, please have a seat. Guest, have some hot broth to warm you up.
It's a trap. Light footprints means they're trained fighters. Kalao's tiger's mouth from years of gripping blades. Imperial City's poison is crude. Let the bullet fly a little longer.
Drink it while it's hot. Guest, hot, hot, hot.
300,000 troops. Just for this dried up chicken? I got ripped off.
I've handed over the command seal, but the 10-year accounts of grain and money from the northern frontier are still in your head. Just sign your name, and Mrs. Shen will eat fat goose every meal.
The accounts? I have a bad memory. The northern frontier has harsh winds and snow. Froze my brain.
Steward Gao.
Why not have His Majesty send more fine food and drink?
It's pointless for you to hold out, Marquis. Don't you want to know what happened to the Pei family? My teacher had a foul temper.
He offended many court officials. After his death, the Pei family, widows and orphans, were probably exiled, I suppose. Spare them.
Have you forgotten His Majesty's methods, Marquis? All 72 men of the Pei family were beheaded. The women were given white silk to hang themselves. This morning, at dawn, they were all executed. Not a single one was spared. The Emperor's decree. Root them out. Marquis, you're on your own.
Wait. Go back and tell that old bastard I accept his generous gift. My return gift will arrive soon.
Marquis, one more thing. Last night, the Eastern Palace caught fire. The Crown Prince was attacked. The general of the Eastern Palace Guard died protecting him.
The old emperor has sent away my last supporters, using the Crown Prince's life to threaten me. Then I'll flip the whole board. Pack up quickly.
The entire city is under curfew tonight. Not even a fly gets out.
Move it, stop dawdling.
Attack on the Eastern Palace.
The Crown Prince was shot in the chest. The arrow pierced his heart. Xiao Polong personally led a raid on the Eastern Palace. His Majesty issued an edict overnight.
All guards were thrown into prison. The Golden Dragon Guard fully took over the Eastern Palace. The Gate of Death is locked.
No one from the Imperial Hospital dared to go. The city was also sealed off. The Imperial City Agency's cavalry turned out in full force. Anyone who corresponded with the Marquis' mansion had their homes ransacked.
The drainage at the vegetable market. Soak the bluestone slabs through. Let's go, quick.
This damn place is bad luck.
Old bastard, can't even spare a hot last meal. What's hidden in these weeds? Osmanthus cakes. How can this be in hell? This agarwood scent. It's Qingshu. He's telling me that he and the child are still alive. The old emperor is even using his own flesh and blood as bargaining chips. Since backing down only got my entire family executed, since swallowing my pride only got my wife and son humiliated, this rotten imperial authority. If I don't topple it, how can I face the spirits of the dead? Stop all communication and prepare for war. Cut off all supply routes leading to Shengjing. Not even a single bird is allowed to fly in. Second, beat the drums and summon the generals. Let the northern frontier fall into chaos.
Yes, sir.
Old man, you wanna play? Then I'll play a big game with you. Once rumors start spreading, all the monsters in Shengjing will lose their composure. Can't even give me a hot meal. So stingy.
Time to eat. Don't starve to death.
Spreading rumors. The old emperor is on his last legs. Send the purge list of the border army to the northern frontier.
All of you, get out.
Lord Xiao, you're finally here. Oh my goodness. This dump is impossible to live in. It's leaking everywhere. My old joints are killing me. Look at that food, it's rancid. Not even pigs would eat it. Lord Xiao, please be merciful, beg His Majesty for me. At least get me a dry blanket. And a roast chicken too.
Get lost.
Murder. The Golden Dragon Guard is abusing their power.
Sir, there's nothing.
Marquis, save your strength. You're worthless now. His Majesty sent me to check on you, to see if you're dead yet. Looks like you're tougher than a dog.
You're right, Lord Xiao. So I'm a dog, then. Please, my lord, give me a bite to eat. Withdraw. Finally gone. Danksia mud. And the aloes wood from Changshin Palace. Old man, you want to play with fire? Then I'll burn you and this entire imperial city to ashes. The chrysanthemums in the imperial garden. The incense in Changshin Palace. The night-walking steps of Chichai.
Lord, I brought you a meal.
What did you bring? A black wax pill. A secret letter from the Han Prince. Something's wrong. The lady is trapped in the Eastern Palace's side hall. The Blade Marquis. You're asking for it. Dare to touch her? Tonight in Shengjing City will run red with blood. No, wrong place. Why the Eastern Palace? Calm down, there's more. The one holding the knife is that demure, timid crown princess. She went off the route. She sneaked into the Eastern Palace. That knife is the perfect bargaining chip. What nerve? She's dragged the Eastern Palace into this. Top priority, urgent, confidential dispatch. What's happened now? It's Qingshu's handwriting. Be at ease, don't worry. He's held his ground. The old scoundrel annihilated 100,000 troops in Huaina. Heading north, Yilanjin wants to seize Huo Zhan's military command. You blind old man. This water's too hot. You bring this for me to drink? Even a broken bowl dares to bully me. What a pain.
My lord, please calm down. I'll pour you another cup.
To hell with it. I'm not drinking anymore. That stare from behind is fixed tightly on this path. I know it too well. Since I have to clean up the trash, I might as well pick a good spot. Here we are. 30 men, or 40, covering every angle. The diamond repeating crossbow, strictly forbidden in the army. Old man, you dare deploy the army's heavy weapons? You've got no shame at all. You came all this way to see me off. Did you bring enough toll money? The old man's desperate. First poison, then a sneak attack. No more assassins in Shengjing.
Fire.
Help, murder. Help, don't kill me.
That's the god of death. He's unarmed. Steal the kill, capture him, and you get 10,000 gold.
The prey is in the trap. 5 steps. 3 steps. 1 step.
Die. Get lost. My leg.
No. So this is all you've got.
Watch out.
A bunch of losers.
Help. My foot. Mercy.
I'll spare your wretched life. Crawl back to Shengjing. Go tell that old bastard on the throne. I'm not interested in his gift. Next time, send someone with a brain.
Yes, sir.
You want to touch my people? Let's see who rules this world.
Sir, your orders.
Change the carriage. The shabbiest one. Just windproof.
Didn't expect he'd come alone. Handed over his command. He's worse than a toothless dog.
Bunch of buffoons.
Stop, disgraced subject Lu Yunqi. Get off and receive the decree. How dare you stand? How dare you? Here is the decree.
How dare you not kneel? Guards, put heavy chains on him.
His Majesty shows mercy. He allows you to walk into the city in chains.
You think you can?
Stop. What are you doing?
Back off.
Mutiny. Mutiny.
I just wonder if your worthless necks can take it. Aren't you going to put it on me? Go ahead. Put it on.
Lu Yunqi, you dare defy the Emperor's order? The Emperor's decree. Hand over the military talisman. Then you'll be a convicted criminal. You must remove your armor and dismount. Walk into the city.
Exactly. Marquis Pingan, you have no military authority now, and you're still wearing this. What's with this fierce armor? If you scare the important people in the capital, can you handle that? Remove your armor.
You're right, sir. So right. You're right to scold me. I have nothing but the command of 300,000 soldiers. I'm just a useless waste. The sacred armor granted by the Emperor, on a criminal like me, it's a total insult to the royal majesty. You say I don't deserve to mention the 300,000 fallen brothers of the northern frontier. I don't deserve to wear it into the city. I'll shatter it now, and bury it in the mud of Shengjing, to amuse you, sirs.
Stop it, are you crazy? My lord, don't smash it. I beg your pardon. I spoke out of turn. You can't smash this armor. We never meant that at all.
So, I'm not allowed to smash it? Then, this armor, should I wear it or not?
Wear it. You must wear it.
Yunagao, on such a cold day, why trouble yourself to come all this way? Does His Majesty know I've been wronged, and sent you to take me home?
You jest, Lord. You've rendered great service. His Majesty thinks of you. By His Majesty's oral decree, toiling at the frontier, suffering in poverty, your merits are great. You are summoned to a feast at the Hall of Supreme Harmony. Thus decreed.
Yunagao, I've been away from home for half a year. My wife is unwell. Allow me to go home and change clothes before I see His Majesty. Is that acceptable, Lord?
Both wrath and favor are the Emperor's grace. As for Lady Ho, His Majesty has sent the Golden Dragon Guard to watch over her.
Old man, you can mess with me, but you dare touch her. The eunuch is right. Thunder and rain are both the Emperor's grace. I'll go with you to the palace now, eunuch. Thank you for your immense grace. Old man, they really brought her here. My lady, you've suffered.
Yelling under the Emperor's nose, how improper. Get up now. Your pulse is steady. Your chi and blood are strong. No internal injuries.
Don't be afraid. I'm here for you. Shengjing City is a meat grinder that eats people without spitting out the bones. One long, two shorts, one heavy. It's actually the Dark King's secret order.
Marquise, why are you staring at me? Are you in pain somewhere?
No. I just missed you, my lady. Qingshu is bleeding. Prime Minister Pei is bleeding. That old fool wants Beijing soldiers to bleed too. Good. Very good. Send word to Huojian. Helan dared to issue an imperial edict. Then let him stay. No need to leave.
Understood.
If Huainan dares to step into the Northern Territory, annihilate them on the spot. Tell Huojian he doesn't need to hold back anymore. That old bastard wants military power. Then let him see what real military power is. 300,000 border troops, full speed. Mourn for Prime Minister Pei, stage a coup. Helan Jing is useless. He must have stomped into the Northern Territory camp by now. He will definitely demand to take over the Vanguard camp. Those old veterans won't even bat an eye. In the Northern Territory, without my nod, even the Duke can't mobilize that tiger tally. Dare to touch my men. Marquis, it's time for your meal. The highest level spy the Shadow Net has planted in the Northern Territory. Huojian hasn't taken off his armor. He's raising troops and iron spears, ready for battle. Qingshu, you bite your fingertip, write down the vows, resolve the wrongs you've suffered. The blood Pei Xiang has shed. I'll make them pay with this land. Old man, you think a decree can take over the realm? Enough bullets have flown. Now it's the Chancellor's turn. The Han Prince's highest level connected lands. The North is worse than I predicted. The old Emperor's move is vicious. He didn't read the decree, just ordered retreat, fire battle, armored men in the tent, blood on the Persian carpet, a brute who can't even name the common surnames. And he talks about reading the stars. Flimsier excuse than a cheap storyteller. He's using the lamest excuse to defy the throne, the bureaucrats' paper rules, crash into the law of 300,000 troops, defying orders and rebelling. The old Emperor pulls it off like it's nothing. The hurried, writing on silk, he's panicked.
If it's rebellion you want, I'm enough on my own.
Others don't get those words. But I, Lu Yunqi, do. He wants to take the death penalty for treason. All on his own shoulders. Idiot. The old Emperor dug a mass grave. He insisted on filling it with his own head. What makes me worthy of you entrusting your lives to me? The old man doesn't get it at all. The border troops are invincible. It's built on the guts to trust each other with our lives. Helan drew his sword to behead all 36 of Huojian's generals. They all drew their swords in unison. If we die together. If we rebel together. Good. Now these are the troops I trained. The old Emperor wanted an excuse to purge the North. Good. So the North will make that excuse real. The sword's drawn. Can't sheathe it without blood. Helan Jin is doomed. The old Emperor's intricate scheme was shattered by one sword stroke. News will reach Shengjing, 7 days at most. These 7 days are my chance to turn this dead end around. The sky over Shengjing is about to break. The old Emperor will soon realize. He's not only lost the North, but also the respect of the Eastern Palace and all officials. The Golden Dragon Guard's infantry armor. The show is just beginning.
Marquise Lu, quite the refined taste.
Minister Xiao, in the middle of the night, instead of admiring the moon with His Majesty in the Imperial Garden. If you come to this gutter to smell the stench.
His Majesty's oral decree. Bring Lu Yunqi immediately to the ancestral temple. Please, Marquis.
The old emperor is about to flip the table. He's making an example of me as a sacrifice. To meet the ancestors. Minister Xiao, this prison garb is hardly dignified, don't you think?
Stand up. His Majesty's oral decree. Immediately interrogate at the ancestral temple. Marquis Lu, don't make me use force.
What's the rush? Going to the ancestral temple to see the ancestors. I should at least have a full meal.
Your meal, Marquis.
News from the Dark King.
Eat quickly, then get moving.
Minister Xiao truly cares about the common folk. Heavy snow in the northern border. 300,000 border troops are missing. Scattered into smaller units. Wu Zhan, well done. The old emperor must be scared out of his wits now.
You're asking for it. Guards, open the cell door. Tie him up and drag him to the ancestral temple if necessary. Pull the door open.
The death knell.
The death knell of the 9 gates under martial law.
What's going on? What's happening outside?
Don't ask him. How would he know? Master Xiao, your assignment's been cancelled. You're not going to the Imperial Temple.
Stop. Everyone, stop. Without His Majesty's order, who dares touch Lord Lu?
The military reports from the northern border have stopped. The Ministry of War sent 12 urgent dispatches. All vanished without a trace.
300,000 troops are gone. If they're gone, they're gone.
General He Lian and his entire army have vanished. Who else but you can control those arrogant soldiers?
Oh dear. Eunuch Gao, you can't spread that around. I've already handed over the military tally. The only valuable thing I have now is this suit of iron. Eunuch, you must vouch for me. I'm innocent.
Lord.
If he leads the troops, he will surely crush the Beiming forces. The 300,000 soldiers respect scholars the most. If he recites a few lines from the sages, the border troops will kneel and kowtow. I bet Lord He Lian just likes the scenery. And took the men into the mountains hunting. Eunuch, you don't understand military tactics. Don't worry about it. Maybe in a few days, he'll return with the head of the Beiming Chanyu and claim his reward in Shenge.
Marquis, let's not beat around the bush. His Majesty said, as long as you speak, the position of Minister of War is yours. The case of Chancellor Pei can be retried.
Qingshu has already made the situation impossible. Go back and tell His Majesty. I am grateful. Humph. But the chair of Minister of War is too hard. I'm not used to it. As for the northern frontier,
it's over. Completely over. Marquis, take care of yourself. I can't stay in this hell another moment.
Eunuch Gao, please stay.
What does he want now?
While you're at it, ask His Majesty for me. When he plans to kill me. It's really cold.
Gao Wuyong returns to the palace to report. 3 sets of official kiln teacups were smashed in the hall of Supreme Imperial. The old emperor did not order your death.
Instead, he mobilized the Imperial City Agency overnight, sealed off the 9 gates of the inner city, the residences of capital officials above 4th rank,
all surrounded by Imperial City Agency spies. Several officials from the Central Secretariat, dragged out of their beds in the middle of the night, interrogated through the night.
Go ahead, talk. Let those mad dogs of the Imperial Guard bite as hard as they can. Draw blood. Hey. Those so-called upright officials in the court will recall how Prime Minister Pei died so miserably.
It came from the side hall of the Eastern Palace.
The side hall of the Eastern Palace, where Qingshu is under house arrest. Let's hope it's not the worst interpretation. No secret letter. No gold or silver. It's a cotton-padded coat. The stitches are fine but uneven. The marks left by needle pricks on her fingers, sewn by oil lamp light. The familiar scent of cold plum blossoms. This light old cotton coat. He's still alive. He's not cold. He can hold on. He told me not to worry about his life or death. Play this game to the end, without holding back. Winter in Shengjing. Damn, it's cold. Shen Qin Shu has never been my weakness. He's the sharpest weapon in my hand. Since my lady feels cold, then let me add some fire to this Shengjiang city. The books are all out. An unofficial history every scholar understands. The old emperor wants to depose the crown prince. The crown prince's faction must fight back.
They've all gone mad.
What's happening out there?
Books, the streets are full of books. Tea houses, black markets, even under the stone lions outside the Hall of Supreme Harmony, and on the plaques of every government office, someone stuffed these. On them,
There's also a note tucked in.
it says, "The General Star falls. Marky Chu, you're in danger. Is the sky about to fall?"
The old emperor's last cards will be burned away.
The demon prince sees 200 treacherous officials kneeling outside the Hall of Supreme Harmony, demanding a thorough investigation into the change of command in the capital. The Imperial City Agency arrested over 80, the rest fight to the death. His Majesty wants to kill you. Next step is to depose the Crown Prince.
These pedantic scholars have such poor writing. After the cunning hare is killed, the hounds are boiled. Using such cliches. Should write, when the birds are gone, the fine bow is stored away, the crown prince becomes the ruin of the kingdom. Now that's powerful. Spread the word. The Prince of An's death squad, Squad A, split into two groups. One group guards the Imperial Academy students who started the riot. The other group will defend the Marquis residence. If the lady loses even a single hair, tell them to cut off their own heads.
Lu Yunqi, look what you've done. You think by playing dead in this imperial prison, I can't do anything to you? The streets are flooded with these treasonous pamphlets. Students from Shandong are forcing their way into the Hall of Supreme Harmony. Are you trying to start a rebellion? Speak up. Cat got your tongue.
Hi steward, I've been wronged. Terribly wronged. In life, I belong to His Majesty. In death, I'm His Majesty's ghost. Someone must be setting me up. It's the spies from the northern barbarians. Steward, save me. Hurry and get me 5 layers of heavy armor. Who dares say I'm rebelling? I'll bite them to death myself. I've handed over my military talisman, I'm nothing now.
You are shameless. The Honorable Marquis of Peace. Let's see how long you can keep up this act. Let's go.
Lord Marquis, urgent, the Imperial Academy student is a death spy. The Minister of Rights hit the pillar. His Majesty collapsed in the Hall of Supreme Harmony, spitting blood. When His Majesty woke, he had gone mad.
Now outside, it's a bloodbath. Go tell the men to sharpen their blades. Tonight, many will die in Shengjing City.
Marquis, outside is a slaughter. The Golden Dragon Guards have blockaded Xuanwu Gate. 200 Imperial Academy students are slashing at everyone. The Chancellor was cut in half. Blood is flowing down the steps of the Hall of Supreme Harmony.
How is the Marquis' residence?
Xiaopoyun and the Imperial City Department have surrounded it. The Dark Prince's men are holding the gates. They haven't dared to charge in. The lady is safe. But Lane Po Lin brought over a dozen carts of fire oil and dry wood. They've surrounded the outer walls of the residence.
Lu Yunqi.
Eunuch Gao, what's happening outside? Did the Northern Mang attack?
By the grace of heaven, the Emperor decrees, Marquis Lu Yunqi colluded with the Northern Moors, plotting rebellion. In light of his past merits, I grant him an intact corpse. Tomorrow at noon, at the Celestial Prison, bestow upon him my wine. Thus decreed.
Your Excellency, this decree is wrong. I turned in my military seal. His Majesty promised to let me return to farming. Please plead for me. I don't want to die. It must be Hellion Jin. He's the one trying to harm me. Go investigate, eunuch. I have been utterly loyal to Great Ying. I haven't even left the prison cell. How could I rebel?
Save your strength, Marquis. His Majesty said, tomorrow at noon, I myself will see you off.
I won't drink the immortal wine. That's poison. It'll rot my guts. Can you trade it for a white silk cord, eunuch? I'm afraid of pain.
You play the part well, Marquis. Outside, blood flows like a river. The tablets in the Imperial Temple are practically shaking. Do you truly think His Majesty doesn't know who's behind it?
What are you saying, eunuch? I don't understand.
Tomorrow at noon, you will drink the scorching wine. At that moment, the oil outside your mansion will ignite. Your family will have company on the road to the Yellow Springs. When Premier Pei died, Zija saw him off. He went with dignity.
Tomorrow at 5 o'clock. A good day. Then let Shengjing City change hands at noon tomorrow.
Lord Chuzhou's imperial edict has been posted on all 9 gates of the capital.
At noon tomorrow, the death wine at the Imperial prison.
One more thing. Half an hour ago, a sudden downpour fell from the sky. The Crown Prince took off his robe, wearing only a thin garment, and knelt outside the Taihei Hall. He kowtowed until his forehead bled, begging His Majesty to rescind the order and investigate the military affairs of the northern frontier. He said that to kill the commander to quell the rumors
would break the backbone of the Yang Kingdom.
The Emperor flew into a rage from his sickbed, smashed the medicine bowl,
and ordered the Crown Prince to be thrown into the clan court and placed under house arrest in the Eastern Palace.
No one was allowed to visit him.
Got it, let him kneel. If we don't force the Eastern Palace into a corner, those rat ministers under him won't give up completely.
My lord, this is a secret report from the Marquis's residence, delivered at great risk. The lady has made her move.
All troops, hear my command, set out immediately. Level Beijing, send word to Wei Hu. Seal off the Marquis's mansion at midnight. Even if you have to knock the lady unconscious, tie her to the bed. Qingshu. Don't light the lamp. Marquis, this is the rule. Eat your fill and be on your way. I won't drink. Give me the meat. The liquor gives me courage. I'm afraid of pain. Here, take your time drinking. Prince of Han, hear my command. The old bastard's in a hurry to send me off. I'll grant you that. Tomorrow at noon. 10 years ago, Beijing was snowed in.
In Shengjing, red candles crackled, warm and cozy. Yunqi, I'll wait for you.
The Marquis mansion is a living widow's cage. Aren't you afraid?
Our fates are intertwined. I will never retreat a single step.
Using Qingshu as a bargaining chip, no, close the net. Let the Imperial City perish with me. The old madman wants to force me to bow. I'll play this game differently. An assassin sent by the old emperor. Or that fool prince of the Eastern Palace.
The Lord of the Dark Web. Reduced to this?
Who? Who are you? His Majesty said the poisoned wine would be served at noon tomorrow.
Yan Yun's 4 sides. Refugee leader, Zhao Tai, takes the order.
Finally here. This dungeon is now open to anyone.
Following the Dark King's general order, the 3 main grain routes outside the city were completely cut off half an hour ago, severing the provisions for the 3 major camps. Burn them all at midnight tonight.
Pretty fast. But it's interesting. Since when did you start taking contracts? That old madman is going to offer me forbidden wine tomorrow. This is a crime punishable by extermination of the entire family and death by 1,000 cuts. You beggars, instead of grabbing some stale water outside the city, you come follow me into this deadly mess. That look in your eyes is a death wish. That's a thief brand.
2 years ago, Yan Yun suffered a severe drought. 100,000 starving refugees fled south. We didn't intend to rebel, didn't want to cause trouble. Just wanted to eat some clay to survive. It was the old emperor who said we disturbed the dragon vein of the imperial ancestral temple. He ordered the officials to seal it off. 30,000 heads. Unarmed civilians were mercilessly slaughtered by the Golden Dragon Guard. Unarmed civilians were mercilessly slaughtered by the Golden Dragon Guard. My wife fell under the horse's hooves. My sister-in-law too. My 2-year-old child was brutally killed by them. My 2-year-old child was brutally killed by them.
100,000 refugees are the last dagger. I'll personally drive it into that old madman's heart. Lord, eating your last meal alone. How boring. That old madman's paranoid disease is indeed terminal.
Lord, you slaughtered the northern Mang dogs in the northern frontier, protecting the Great Ying's territory, but the Great Ying Emperor is slaughtering your people behind your back. 100,000 Yanyun refugees ask for neither lives nor food. We just need one word from you, Lord. To overthrow this cannibalistic court.
We want meat.
We'll make him pay blood for blood.
What I've been protecting with my life turned out to be a slaughterhouse. This world is rotten to the core. Put your clothes on. Go back and tell those 100,000 brothers. Tomorrow at noon, the Holy Palace City Gate will open. I'll lead you to feast. It's time to close the net on this chess game. Finally, they're serving food. And they snuck in some extras. That mad dog little rogue dragon is still here. What's that old lunatic up to now? The Eastern Palace is peerless, has reached its limit. After dawn, execute the Eastern Palace staff. The weak Chu army should draw their swords too. Yesterday, at the hour of the monkey, the lady entered the palace. Jingshu, you've never even seen a chicken killed. The old lunatic was just looking for an excuse. And you walk right into the blade. News of the grievance case. The crown prince bit his finger and wrote a secret edict. You handed the torch of rebellion to the crown prince, with the secret edict. That's the legitimacy to recast the imperial seal. But that's a crime punishable by death by 1,000 cuts. If it's found, you'll be chopped into meat paste. The highest authority of the death artifact. If something happens to him, the entire palace will be buried with him. We must leave the city safely. Too dangerous, 3 checkpoints, 12 interrogations. If something goes wrong, the highest security signal is a go. The secret edict has left the city. Such audacity is enough to make your scalp tingle. The Golden Dragon Guards wouldn't dare strip a maid. The banner of rebellion is fully raised. It's time to close the net on this game. Finally, this moment has come. Old man, the sky is changing. 30 pounds of scrap metal. Those greedy bastards in the Imperial Household Department. I'll throw them all into the steel furnace later.
Go.
The show is about to begin.
What the hell is that mad dog up to?
The wheel has passed over the blue bricks. We must not let our guard down. Just left Tianlao Street. Turned left. These are the blue bricks of Zhuke Street. The gaps are wide, the wheels roll over them. The sound is muffled.
How can he hear so accurately?
Clop clop clop. Crossing the Jinshui Bridge. The hidden sentry on the left roof, the shift change was slow, half a stick of incense. Footsteps too heavy, broke 3 tiles.
This is absolutely impossible.
If this were in the northern frontier, Huajan would have killed these useless scum long ago.
Shut up. Stop pretending to be mysterious. You're deliberately reporting positions. You're trying to signal the corpses. If there's any movement outside for a rescue, I'll slit your throat immediately.
A prisoner rescue? Don't insult my intelligence. If I wanted to leave, your head would have been gone last night in the dungeon. You think this scrap can stop me? The Northern Army?
He's a beast off the leash.
I'm sitting in this carriage. Not because I fear your swords, but because I'm afraid some idiot will intercept us halfway and ruin my fun of watching the show.
This place is terrifying.
Get out. The back gate of the Tingwei office. The show begins. Old man. You finally show up. Time to wrap up this chess match. Lu Yunqi, you can't escape my grasp after all. What a cheap spectacle. The secret hall of the Tingwei mansion. A fine death trap. Today, you die.
Kneel.
Then, I'll play along and finish this act with you. Yunqi. I don't want to kill you either. But look at the memorial sent back. Elan Jin took my tiger tally and went out for half a month. He couldn't even enter the main camp. How do you expect me to sleep? You can't sleep not because the northern swords aren't sharp enough, it's because this dragon throne is too cold. You killed Pei Yuanfan and seized my military command. You want everyone to kneel and kowtow to you. How dare you? I am the son of heaven. The master of the great Yu. For the sake of the great Yu's empire, you must die. The bond between ruler and subject is burned to ashes. Since you don't want a dignified end, like an insurmountable iron tower, then I'll help you be dignified. What does he think he's doing? That look in his eyes. It's like he wants to overturn the world. You think you've set up a flawless trap. That I can't do anything to you. Bring them in. Qingshu. Zhao Chong, you old dog. You're asking for death. Steady. It's not time yet. Lu Yunqi, you finally have a weakness, haha. Feeling sorry? Now we can talk properly. Yunqi, I know you're not afraid to die. What about them?
Don't worry about me.
Drink that cup of hot wine. And the entire Marquise's household will be spared intact.
Otherwise, I'll send your wife on her way right now.
You're asking for it. Your Majesty. Since you don't want to be dignified, I'll have to help you be dignified. How dare he threaten me? Haha, dignity. What a dignity. Facing death, you still dare to bark at me. Drag them all up here. Father, mother. The northern lands have harsh winds and sand. Our lord is considerate. Let me return to Shengjing on paid leave. The food inside is good, there's meat. Don't pull such long faces, you too.
Dad's collar is so big and majestic.
Out of the mouths of babes. Grand General. The Lu family wants to produce another Grand General. What Grand General? I'm nothing but a useless waste now. I can't even lift a blade. Remember this. From now on, you'll just be a coward hiding in your shell. Stop crying. Ha 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 Yunqi, you've raised your son well. Almost there, just hold on for half a stick of incense.
I beg your majesty for mercy.
Qingshu.
Your majesty, please do not blame me. I'm willing to take the punishment for the Marquis. Just spare Lu Anz's life.
I see. I will definitely kill him. Begging for mercy is good. Since Lady Lu is so understanding, I'll give you a chance. Drink this. Then I'll believe the Lu family truly has no backbone left. Why aren't you drinking? Drink, drink. Your Majesty, show mercy. I'll drink, I'll drink. I beg your Majesty to spare them. I beg your Majesty to leave an heir for the Lu family. 20 years. I've finally broken this backbone. Get out. What a waste. Take him away. He's an eyesore.
Yunqi.
Help. Don't take them away. Da Ying no longer belongs to the Zhao family. Yunqi, the show's over. Time to go. The real show is just beginning. Get in there. Just a little more. Wait for the first clap of thunder.
Your Majesty, take it slow. Please sit, Your Majesty.
How do you like death row? How does this compare to the dog cage in the northern border? Back then, you carried me on the snowy plains. You said you would forge a peaceful and prosperous era for me. Now, peace has come. Now you can rest in a cage. Elanjan already has the tiger tally. He's on his way to the northern border. Those arrogant troops of yours, I will break them up and spread them around Yanyun. If he's smart, he'll hand over his military command and die in one piece. If not, the supervisor he Lanjin brought will chop off his head directly. You begged me in the hall to spare your family. Those old bones of your parents, I had them thrown into the water dungeon. They won't last the night at most. Himph. As for your wife, Shen Qingshu, she really is a smart and fierce woman. A place as dirty as the Court of Justice is beneath her status as a first-rank lady. I've already sent people to take her and that brat straight to Changle Palace. Haha. The Empress Dowager has been practicing Buddhism lately, and is just short of a close companion. Changle Palace has many wells, the paths are slippery at night, it's common for a few to accidentally fall in. As for how long she'll stay in the palace, depends on whether the 300,000 troops in the north obey orders. Rest assured, after you die I'll take good care of her for you.
Protect His Majesty.
Can your Majesty guarantee the absolute safety of my wife and child? You, a traitor facing death, what leverage do you have to negotiate with me? I'm telling you. If the Northern Territory dares to make a single move, I'll have Shinqingshi bound tightly immediately, and hung high on the Meridian Gate Tower, so that child of yours can watch his mother pay the most painful price. In that case, you'll have to bear the consequences from now on. You're still bragging when death is near. I want him right now. Oh my god.
What's going on? Protect His Majesty.
Report. Your Majesty. The Zuke and Xuanwu gates are sealed. The garrison has mutinied. The Imperial Ancestral Temple is ablaze. Unknown troops are attacking the city outside the walls.
That's impossible. Your Majesty, listen. The death knell I prepared for you is tolling. Kill him, Xiaopolu. Chop off his head. Take his head to Xuanwu Gate and suppress the rebels.
I obey your order.
Lu Yunqi, prepare to die.
What's that sound? We can't hold the outside. The time has come.
By imperial decree, I'm suppressing the rebellion. Protect the Emperor. My imperial robe.
It's over. The Imperial Seal is done for.
Old man, you don't understand at all. The 300,000 border troops answer to me.
Your Majesty, something's wrong.
What's the panic?
The Xuanwu Gate commander defected in fear.
What did you say?
They opened the city gates and let the rebels in.
The Crown Prince. What happened to the Crown Prince? Something's happened at the Eastern Palace. The Crown Prince was taken by men in black. His whereabouts are unknown. You dare to commit regicide? Don't you care about your woman and your bastard? Your Majesty, have you forgotten that my gaze can cut like steel? The fuses in the temple's underground vault are set. Guess, besides the Imperial Ancestral Temple, where else have I buried gunpowder? Changle Palace. You madman. I've been at the northern border for 20 years. I never leave my weakness exposed to enemies. Since Qingshu has become a palace, that palace is in the palm of my hand. Unlock it.
Got it.
Keep one alive. Get lost. You worthless piece of trash doesn't deserve Huo Jan's attention. Qingshu. You have to hold on. Wait for tonight's deadliest move.
It's over, all over.
What are you howling about? Spit it out.
The convoy outside White Tiger Gate is gone.
What do you mean, gone?
That was 50 elite heavy armored soldiers. They're not human at all. Over a dozen men in black charged straight into the formation. They're living devils from a pile of corpses. All our brothers were hacked to pieces. The lady was taken by them.
You.
Finally, safe. These 10 years weren't wasted. That foolish woman's lips turned pitch black. Finally, I pulled her back.
You had it all planned out. You deliberately let her get captured. You used the first-rank lady as bait.
Commander Shao, that's no way to talk. I'm just scraping the walls every day, waiting to die. It's your Imperial City office that's full of good-for-nothings. Can't even keep an eye on a woman, and you blame it on a death row inmate?
The leader had an iron whip spear. One spear toss sent 16 armored soldiers flying. You dare to secretly mobilize a general into the capital?
This is treason punishable by 9 generations. Xiao Polu, you think too highly of you bunch of dogs that only bite from hiding in Shengjing City. There are 172 generals in the northern frontier using ice-iron spears. The one you ran into is just my stable boy left behind to sweep the yard in Shengjing. Just a groom. Killing trash like you isn't worthy of Commander Huo Zhan himself taking action. You think saving that woman means you've won? I still have the 9 gates commander and the 50,000 Imperial guards at the north camp outside the city. As soon as dawn breaks, I'll have you and your whole family sliced to pieces.
Death knell. Why would the court of sacrificial worship ring it?
All 9 gates.
The garrison at all 9 gates of Shengjing has defected.
Not a single sword was drawn.
Without my tiger tally, how would the gate commandant dare open the city?
The commander was beheaded with one blow. Rumor has it the Imperial Ancestral Temple is on fire.
Your Majesty, the Deputy General has already fled to Luyi.
Prince An is spreading rumors, saying the Imperial Edict names the Crown Prince. The entire city's populace and garrison believe it. The Crown Prince is already on the Xuanwu Gate Tower, receiving the homage of all officials.
What a fine drama of lies and usurpation. Your Majesty. Oh, the Crown Prince is so filial. Knowing you suffer in this imperial prison, he couldn't wait to take the burden of the realm off your shoulders. This scene. It brings tears to my eyes, Your Majesty. Lu Yunqi, it's you. You're the one behind all these traitors and rebels. You could have flayed me alive. Put that useless He Lanjin in my command tent. You could even burn down my marquee manor. Kill Grand Commandant Pei. But you should never, ever, threaten me with Qingshu and my child. You dare touch my woman, this is the interest. It's time for someone more obedient to rule this land. I'll kill you.
Urgent dispatch. Victory report from 800 li away. Victory report from the northern frontier. Great victory. Great victory.
Why is Huo Zhan sending a victory report? Victory report. From the northern frontier. It must be He Lanjin. He crushed the rebel Hualian.
A great victory at the front. General Huo Zhan. Following the strategy left by Marquis Pingan before his imprisonment, General Huo feigned a mutiny, lured the enemy deep into the Yanyan area, broke the dikes to flood the heavy armor, cut off their retreat. All 100,000 of the northern Mang's main force wiped out,